Hello. So I'm still doing this big front porch restoration or salvage or I don't know fix up tune up project on an old house. And yesterday I went and got a whole bunch of cedar, this big pile, and this one, so that we can build the front stairs. All the stringers on that staircase are going to get made out of treated material, and then the edges are going to get a wrap, and the risers and treads are going to be this western red cedar. So rather than going to a lumber yard, I went to a local Midwest chain store because their stock is usually pretty good. However, it still comes out. It still comes out with things like planer marks in it. You can see if I zoom in with my camera, I hope it sees it. So I took all these boards that I got and I filled them all. If there was a crack or minor imperfection with wood filler, knowing that I'm going to sand all this out later after that wood filler dries. This is called S1S. What was that? Cop language. 71S. 717. Sanded one side, so the back side comes out all rough. And on this, on this staircase that I'm going to be building, we're going to be all smooth. So I went through and sanded all these out this morning before I made this video. This is a 1.1 stock, what they call for decking cedar. That's for the treads, 2 of those per tread. And then this 1x8 is going to be for the risers. Need 5 of those. So I took out most of those marks that were in there and sanded off where I filled in. And then I'm going to get them ready for oil-based primer. It's pretty nice, though. It's pretty expensive when you do it that way. Because I'm running into all this cold weather. I got to sand all these yet. Since we're running into all this cold weather and inclement weather and moisture outside, I'm probably going to end up doing the install, but only installing stuff that has oil-based primer on it until April. When it gets above 50 degrees for the final coat of white. But at least I know it'll be protected. So this is the first railing too that's been reconnected from my old video. I think I did a video a little while back. And we re-secured this, sanded it out, and did minor caulking, and then we oil-based primered this whole thing by hand. It turned out really nice. So we still got time to work on those too yet, if I do run into more bad days, but I'm super happy. Even with just the oil-based primer, that looks 1,000 times better than what I first started up with. Here's another smaller railing for a side that I haven't started on yet. So again, this one's having a connection issue too with the bottom rail. Some loose spindles I can turn by hand. But that's all in the works. There you go. There's all the bases waiting. Thank you for the video, if you are watching.